right. Welcome to episode 2 of the PackWatch podcast. I'm your boy Keith, and next to me, I got my boy Thack, Bear, Key, and Gabe. Y'all introduce yourselves, man.
Yo, Mike Thack from Tallahassee. You can follow me on Twitter, actually, at ThackSauce, all the single ladies, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, it's Bear. I'm not going to really shout myself out every time I'm high.
It's Key, and you can follow me, or it's Key Aaron, and you can follow me at Key Aaron on everything. Yeah.
All right, it's your boy Gabe. You can email me at onegabebaby@yahoo.com. Nah, that used to be my real Yahoo, but
one Keith Baby at yahoo.com.
It's always
one Gabe baby. But yeah, it's Gabe. I'll give you my socials later when I get on socials.
I don't want y'all to follow me on my socials. So, but how's the energy feeling this week, man? First time, getting together since last week's podcast. Just want to get a feel for the room. How y'all feeling this right now, man?
Good, it was cool.
Yeah, man, I feel
good.
Not much.
Not much, same. But reactions from the first episode of the podcast, man. As of now, last time I checked, 150 people have watched the first episode or listened to the first episode of the podcast.
Hey, shout out
to them. Shout out to Tallahassee. We had some people from Indianapolis listen to the podcast.
Keep viewing, man. Spread the word.
Yeah, man. We got a lot of love on the first episode. Way more than I expected. Like, we could have got 10 views. I would have been like, oh, shit.
I said the goal was 20 to 30 views. And, bro, we got 100 at the end of the first day, bro.
150 in 4 days. That was crazy. Man. Shout out to Austin. Yeah, shout out to Austin. He was one of the first people, to shout us out, give us questions and everything like that. So we appreciate the love. Yeah.
But yeah, man, 150, man. Only up from here, Let's try to get it up to 250. I was tripping at one point. I said, I want 1,000. And I was just like, let's calm down.
Hey, man.
If you don't aim too high, you aim too low, nigga.
Yeah. We ain't nothing wrong with that.
Hey, it's true. But, so looking back on episode 1, what did y'all like about it? What's something y'all wish you would have done differently? Or are we just in the same accord like it couldn't have went better?
It was a little quiet at the beginning, but we understand the mic distance. It's growing pains with podcasts.
Yeah, it's gonna take some learning to do. We gotta get used to it. Basically, we ain't never did nothing like this before, so.
I mean, we used to freestyle in the balcony, but you already know the mixtapes.
Mixtape. That's gonna be a whole nother episode when we just play all of our old music and just react to it.
Super hot fire. I don't think we.
Yeah, I don't know if we need to go down that route.
We need to go that route because there was some bars I was.
It was some bars.
Some bars was getting spitting on those bars, man.
Hey,
but
man, the Christmas tapes.
The Christmas stuff.
That's my.
But the crazy thing is, I'm happy because, most people be rapping and don't even get 100 views. So, they've been rapping for 5-10 years and can't even get 100 views. So,
oh, God.
Yeah, we're going to keep it going. I want to get some visuals in here soon. So, we're going to get some cameras in here. That's what I want Key to do.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll get on that.
You've been assigned.
You've been assigned.
It's your assignment.
Visual duties. You're a visual producer.
Get some cameras in here. It'll be gangster.
Yeah, get everybody see what we're doing. The drinking Hennessy. Niggas were drinking Hennessy at 10 a.m. By the way,
I was not niggas.
You part of niggas. So but yeah, man, that was episode 1 of the PackWatch podcast. So we're moving on to some Tallahassee shit. It pains me to say this. GVO is close. It doesn't pain me to say this, but GVO is closing in Tallahassee, man, due to being evicted. According to what's happening in Tally, shout out to them. They're basically saying that it was a sign on the door saying that nobody that works with GVO or affiliated with GVO can come in the building. No trespassing. Eviction notice.
Get your ass out.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. to GVO, man. They went through several rebrands, and it's crazy. When you Google GVO, the first thing that come up is like 3 shootings.
Oh, yeah. I didn't want to bring that up, but I saw that.
Like, it's just.
Have y'all ever been to GVO?
I've been
inside
before it was GVO.
I've actually been inside.
So y'all been to Sidebar?
Yeah, we went to Sidebar. That's
I went to GVO a few times, man. Yeah. I think it was better than it used to be. When you go in there, you don't understand why niggas shooting, but
I
it's
think
a good vibe in there. I don't know.
Yeah.
I liked it. Plus, I knew some people there, so some of the people that worked the door and stuff, I knew them. So I just hope they straight. I don't really.
Yeah, same. I knew. I was playing flag football with a couple of dudes that work. I guess they worked the door. I think one of them was like part of the one of the owners or something like that. But yeah, just hearing them talk about it, it's like, I mean, it sounds cool, but it sound like a place I'm really trying to.
Yeah,
hang out at my age.
Yeah, it's some young shit.
Yeah, I think it was probably like sometimes the crowd would get too mixed in age. It's like, dude, you got people in there like 19, 20, and then you just have like probably like a sprinkle of damn 29, 32-year-olds in there. It's like, damn, man, how the hell y'all end up together?
I mean, bro. Was that
Oh my God!
We're going to dolphin noise that. We're going to dolphin noise that. You sly son of a gun.
You niggas need to go.
I did see that nigga though.
I missed it. Who sold out?
But
that nigga gay.
We're not even
Oh, GVO, yeah. When you really think
We gonna
about
edit that out.
Oh yeah, I was in GVO. I was in GVO and literally the bar took up probably about 60% of the damn club. So it's like, honestly, probably you always gonna be a little more aggressive when you got ass and nuts on other people and
Ass and
motherfuckers got
I mean, he not wrong.
shit,
He's not wrong.
booty and musk on you. You feel me? Like
Niggas do be musty.
Ass,
be
nut,
musty
booty, and
in the
must.
club.
Sound like a terrible restaurant, boy.
It's like a book, nigga. Go read that shit.
Ass, nut, booty,
That's
and must
hilarious.
by Edgar Allan Poe.
Wash your ass.
But that leads to the question, man. So we don't go out to the club anymore like that. So the only time we do go out is Top Flight. So I
check
think
that, I go
for
out.
sure Bear go out.
I was just telling Key, we need to dedicate a whole episode to Top Flight.
That could be the episode that we work on when you go out of town. But like we have to do like the pre-recorded deal, but we'll talk later. But you think that crowd? You think that crowd's going to integrate the Top Flight, or you think they're going to try to find something else? Or Cafe Shisha is going to get most of that crowd?
No, I
Ooh,
think
Cafe
Cafe Shisha is gonna get most of that crowd.
Oh god.
Cafe Shisha is already small as it is, so I can't imagine that
Those
crowd
niggas
going to
is
Top
serving
Flight.
$10 Hennessy
I don't know.
Cafe
shots.
Shisha is
I
whack.
guess to me, Cafe Shisha and GVO seem like the same type of place, but I don't really go to either, so it's hard for me to say that they're gonna migrate to something different than what that was.
Shit, my first time going was to the new one, to the other one over there. And boy, Will came in town, made us go to that Cafe Shisha. I was like, bro, I make too much money to be here, bro. Like this shit, like I think we all was overdressed, and I was like, bro,
Shouts out to the I mean, Cafe Shisha, man. It used to be cool back when they first started, and it was more of a chill vibe. It didn't turn into a straight damn teen party club or whatever, man. And it just wasn't. It was no type of vibe to where anybody under the age of 21 was gonna function in comfortability.
and them niggas be cooking back there. I'm like, how?
$10 Hennessy shots, man. You only getting a motherfucker under the age of 21 who can't afford liquor to go to the bar. I mean, the liquor store.
Goddamn.
I mean, I've been to Cafe Shisha like once, but that was back when they were still over there by Momo's.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the Cafe
next
Shisha
to-
vibe.
Them
That I've
straight
been to.
hookah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
straight
like,
hookah.
that was cool. I don't really know what the deal with it is now.
Hey, man.
Do they even do hookah still, or is that the same Cafe Shisha?
Nah, they still do
You
hookah.
still do hookah, man. You can see a blip up it in there. Like, you see about
Well,
three
I
niggas
never
hookah
put
in,
two and
like,
two together.
30
I ain't know
minutes.
one was the other.
Mm-hmm.
What, Cafe Shisha?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
yeah.
when it was on Tennessee Street, it was a vibe.
Yeah, it was a vibe.
That's
The
what I'm
few times
saying.
we
It
did
was
go.
in essence, it used to get like that every now and then because they did have a DJ. But then, like, all right, in reality, it was still an older crowd in there
Yeah.
because FSU was right next door. Hey, whenever house party used to go up, man, shouts out to that, bro. Because that's what your ass used to do before your ass turned 21. You go to a house party, nigga.
Man, they don't even do house parties. That's a whole nother
Who
episode right
apartment?
there. They don't even do house
Who
parties.
apartment was going crazy?
One bedroom apartment, 300 niggas in there, bro. And we never paid to get in there.
Sweaty.
But I'm here to tell you right now, man. I'm glad that shit got shut down. GVO, motherfuckers shooting all the time. I'm glad Primetime is shut down temporarily. Motherfuckers shooting there all the time.
We forgot about Primetime.
Yeah, well, I was gonna slide into Primetime next, but yeah, people going crazy about Primetime. Boy, they acting like Black 9/11, bro.
So why did they close?
They're just doing renovations. They'll be back open, but people need their fix of ignorance and
brunch
and brunch and ignorance.
Ratchet brunch.
Mimosas.
I'm like, what? Like every video I see of Primetime, somebody fighting in that bitch.
Bro, fighting the waitresses, fighting the manager.
The security, fighting the security.
Yeah.
And,
I'm like, do you just have to know how to fight to work at Primetime at this point?
Bro, I was legit before we went on the cruise. I went to get my hair cut. My barber was in there talking about the fight he got into at Primetime.
Call that bit prime hands.
Primetime boxing, baby.
Primetime
Now,
boxing.
one time we went to brunch there and got faded.
Oh yeah, that was that.
Yeah.
That boy Gabe slept under my bed.
Bro, I was almost under the bed.
I was like, where Gabe at? I looked. I was like, damn.
Them bottomless mimosas, man.
Get you every time. I think it's crazy. Like, looking at this picture, look at this white man happy as
Yeah,
hell
he
in
look-
prime time. Like, you would never see that anymore.
Well, I say it's a certain time that you gotta go. I put it like that. Like in the afternoon, you good, but like when it get night,
After 10,
yeah,
bruh, just have a strap, man.
Because I don't even know how they made that transition to that. They were making money, but I understand the money now with that is different. But at the same time, it's just like you see multiple stuff happen. Police stay posted up out there. It's fights, shootings, but you still cater to to that crowd. It's like the exact opposite of Bulls, where when Bulls was doing the thing where it was like Black Knight and the Black DJ. It wasn't nothing happening out there, but they just pulled the plug. Versus Primetime, where everything is happening, but they refuse to pull the plug or, try to kind of like tone it down and not do the same thing that they're doing. But I guess money talks.
Drake's was going to be born at McDonald's next to Bulls.
Man, good times, man. Prime Bulls is something I wish a lot of people and like a lot of younger people in Tallahassee could experience, man. Just go to the black side of the club and you go to the white side of the club. It was segregation that actually was like working that.
good segregation.
Good segregation. Like it was good segregation.
Who would have thought? Segregation.
They had the formula, but they had to be like, let's get these niggers up out of here. It's ruining our image. But the niggas was bringing the money. So look at them. Bulls be empty as hell now.
Yeah.
Whack.
It looked like one of them old nigga disco bars.
It don't be nothing. Don't nobody be there, but white people. They just be doing that.
Hey man, I don't know. I drove by one day. The doors was open so I could see inside a bit. Man, they had the ping pong tables in there. They was going crazy.
Oh yeah, they do that sometimes.
I don't want to go to no bar where there's ping pong tables in the middle of the bar.
As a black man, it's not for me.
You got a point there.
I want to see some ass shaking. I want to
Whack.
Yeah, that's whack. I want to see ass shaking. I want to smell weed from the nigga that's sneaking and smoking in there. You know what I'm saying? I want to see some fights, nigga. Like not too many fights. I just want to see
I want a cup
brouhaha
poured.
A cup poured. What you mean?
A cup poured. Women and whores.
Okay.
Yeah. All that good shit.
Go on.
You had my attention.
I don't really want to make this segment about Bulls, but shout out to old girl that used to they used to pull up next to us every time we was there. I ain't never get her name, but
if you are out there, you know who you are. You used to pull up next to us.
I don't know who you talking about.
Keep it good
bro,
time.
every time we went to Bulls and they start like they'll play like Dance Flow or whatever other song we started dancing to.
I know
there was
exactly
that girl that would
about.
come and she'd be dancing with us the whole time.
I'm like, she'll put her arms around me. I'm like, hey, you. Like, I don't know your name, but hey, you.
We homies now.
I remember that.
It's good times, man. Good times. But transitioning from local to WNBA right now. This is our second time covering WNBA. We actually giving them some press. Did you see the tiny All-Star Game trophy that they had, man? It looked like something from Party City. I think our fantasy football trophy was bigger than their All-Star MVP trophy. Bro, look at that.
Ah, man, that bitch silver too.
Bro, it looked like a participation trophy,
man.
bro.
It looked like your grandmama, her vase.
And I feel bad that trophy is actually taken away from the All-Star Game because it was a decent All-Star Game. We seen a fast break dunk, seen somebody getting their ankles crossed. Like Yeah, it was actual dunk, bro. It was an actual fast break.
What you say, Mike?
I ain't gonna say
It was a
that.
fast break. It was a fast break.
She dunked it, I guess.
She dunked. It was a rim grazer. What you wanted? Tomahawk 360.
Goddamn, between the legs, off the backboard.
Man, come on, man. Give me at least the rim rocker.
Nah, she had a little rim grazer package. One hand flush. Bringing it down. But I felt like this trophy is just literally took away from the All-Star game because it was a decent game from the highlights I was watching. But at the same time, do you think the WNBA did this on purpose to put attention on them?
I mean, it could have possibly been done.
I refuse to believe
I don't
that.
think they did that off the financial status of the WNBA. Because come on, man, that little about $30.
That's $18 on Amazon. If you look that trophy up, $18 on Amazon, bro.
Look, man, they could have got two, gave me one. I'm the MVP, WNBA. I support y'all.
Damn, Joanna, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I would play in the WNBA shoot if I could. Let's see that.
But look at
give
the
me
other
a
one.
2-day contract,
Oh, no,
man.
that's college.
Nah, that looks like the actual MVP trophy right there.
Nah, I get balled up, man.
Like, look at the NBA All-Star trophy. Like, look at that compared to that.
Like, I couldn't find the specs of the actual trophy, so like I don't want to say like this is like I don't want to call it cheap. It looks cheap.
I mean, it's
but
probably
it could be like
silver.
Pure
white
silver.
gold.
She is
white
she
gold.
is a professional athlete, so maybe it looks smaller in her.
Hell no. Her ass ain't 6'8".
By the way, the MVP of the All-Star game was Kelsey Plum.
Who?
Kelsey Plum.
I like plums.
All right, but Kelsey Plum, and look at it in her hand.
She actually got some game, man. She be wet, man. Pause.
Is it not
I don't
pause?
have to pause.
Is it a pause? Is it
Just in case.
Just in case.
You got it. Always don't forget your pauses, kids. But yeah, man, I think it was. I don't know. I think the NBA did it for attention, bro. Because I refuse to believe that's something you neglect like that, bro. Like in your biggest event, and it's in. I think it was in Vegas this year too.
Yeah,
It's your biggest event in Vegas, bro. Come on. I refuse to believe that's just that looks like I refuse to believe that was an oversight.
And who that dude in the back? What he doing out there?
Dude in the back.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, bro.
All right, bro.
All right.
But I mean,
That boy like Chet Hamburger.
to me, it looks unserious. Like,
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
If I'm the person that I can like, just say if this was like a tournament or something that I could just join for a year. If I like it, I come back. If that was what I want, I probably wouldn't come back. Like it doesn't feel that serious for the magnitude of what it is.
A free trip to Vegas, maybe.
I mean, but still, bro, like the WNBA is trying to market themselves like we're a serious basketball company. Do you do unserious shit like this in one of the biggest games of? Because it seemed like it was like one of the most well received All-Star games in WNBA history. So then to do some goofy shit like this with this tiny ass comedic ass trophy, it's just something.
I definitely think that falls on the commissioner.
The commish.
Did you also hear? All-Star Weekend, they'll have like performances. They had Chance the Rapper perform.
Oh hell no!
But didn't.
No chance.
But they
New
didn't
Chance or old
actually
Chance?
let people into the concert to see it.
That was a public safety warning because nobody want to listen to Chance in 2022.
Oh my!
Unless he
God.
performing old shit, then I would have been like, ooh.
Hey man.
But yeah, it seems like the commissioner's goofing because that was a commissioner's choice, or was that like a CDC, COVID type deal that they were trying to do?
So I didn't see the specifics, but it seemed more like with the recent string of mass shootings, there was like, we're not gonna let people in case it gets.
I'm about to say something real insensitive. Ain't nobody gonna shoot no damn WNBA game, bro. I'm sorry.
Or Chance the Rapper
Or
concert.
Chance the Rapper concert. Because ain't nobody gonna be there to shoot. You want to go to
imagine going to.
Ain't nobody going. Oh my god.
Imagine preparing to go to both. You're like, I'm gonna go to both of these motherfuckers. I'm gonna go to a WNBA game followed by Chance the Rapper concert.
Bro,
Take your kids.
Girl, Coochie gonna
Hey,
get
that's
dry as
actually-
fuck. You
that's
like,
actually-
yeah, babe, I got a night plan.
That's
bro.
actually a pretty good day for a pack of kids, bro. I would probably take my
Some kids. Yeah.
I would take my Jets.
Yeah, baby, we going
That's
to
a
the
good move.
WNBA game, then we
And
gonna
then
go to the Chance the Rapper concert. Boy, you ain't
after,
getting
man.
no coochie, boy.
Hey man, you gotta take Billy and Mandy.
Billy and Andy.
The kids are like that. But speaking of comedic shit, man, Orlando Brown is back in the news, man.
Oh,
Again?
Again, man.
He's back.
That's
back.
not Raven, man.
I mean, apparently he's allegedly clean right now. You know, he's not doing drugs, but after this video, I don't know.
See the way he crossed his legs? I like drugs.
And with the fake Jordan 11s on, I definitely don't know.
Not custom?
Could be custom.
You Orlando Brown, man. I feel like he got some type of clout.
Shit.
Not the greatest.
But if you didn't know, you've seen the video, or have you seen the video of
Disney Channel? They streaming that shit.
basically
They're getting a check.
Can't even get it out without laughing. But basically, Orlando Brown said Bow Wow had some good pussy.
Said bomb ass pussy.
Bomb ass pussy, excuse
ass pussy.
And, you know, Shad Moss is a man of many talents, but I had no idea he had bomb ass pussy.
Why when he said that this nigga got the braids in right now, looking like a real soft ass nigga?
But I don't understand why he. But Orlando Brown's a lot of things, but I don't think he's a liar though.
But you know, all right. So I don't want to be too funny, but when I first heard this statement, I thought he was talking about Lil Mama. Like, you ain't got to confuse, do you?
That actually might be possible. Actually,
that's the first thing that came to my mind. Hey man,
cocaine was a hell of a drug.
Hey, that's plausible. He probably was calling the Bow Wow while fucking him, bro.
Yeah, man. Maybe he got it mixed up.
That's even wilder that he smashed Lil Mama.
Even wilder that like I said, Bow Wow.
It's a story within the story, bro.
You too old for braids, nigga. Come on, man. Stop it.
So the story within the story is that Orlando Brown fucked Lil Mama.
Or Bow Wow.
Or Bow Wow got some.
Or both. Because, you know. This
Wait. Did he say bussy or pussy?
No, he said pussy.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Maybe. Like I said, maybe.
Oh no. No more combo about that one.
But do y'all watch Funny Marco, bro?
Yeah.
Funny Marco.
That nigga funny, bro.
But all his interviews are funny, bro. So that led to the speculation that maybe it was fake. But the way the producer reacted, he was like, "What?"
It's his whole gag. Like on Breakbeat TV, he interviewed people and like the whole crew is in on it. It's kind of like a prank, low key. It's like an awkward interview.
It's like, he go.
But do you want to prank this nigga?
Yeah, Orlando Brown pretty much pranked him back.
Yeah, he was like, "Yeah, you ain't know I had it like this on the show."
Yeah, so it's funny, bro. Watch the whole thing.
Yeah, the whole interview is actually hilarious. Like I said earlier, I watched this interview with Boosie. Fucking hilarious. So Funny Marco, Orlando Brown, and I think what made it crazier, this nigga was eating like a granola bar the whole time. He was dead ass. So if this was just a skit, man, kudos to Orlando Brown. He still can act his ass off because he was dead ass. So not the picture of Bow Wow. Good God.
Yeah,
that's a nigga. Oh.
So Bow Wow got some bomb ass.
Hey, yeah, go watch That's So Raven on Disney Plus.
All right, good little funny topic. But moving on from one nasty nigga to another nasty nigga, DeShaun Watson possibly getting 6 to 8 games.
Baby, let me.
Before we expound, is this the Nasty Nigga Show?
The Nasty Nigga Show.
That could be the name of the episode. The Nasty Man episode. Because there's a lot of nasty niggas on here.
Nasty Nigga Show.
Okay. I just wanted to
the Nasty Nigga Show. That's
Wait, how many nasty niggas did we talk about?
Bro, look at the rundown. They're
literally Orlando Brown.
Oh, okay.
Like nasty nigga after nasty nigga after nasty.
You right.
Ooh.
We're gonna call this episode Nasty
The
Man.
Nasty
The Nasty Man.
The Nasty Men.
Come rub me.
Why would you say that? It's a room full of niggas. Why would you say that? I can't even get it out.
Bruh.
Oh my God.
Come rub me down.
It's so crazy to say.
Come rub me.
No.
So what's going on with DeShaun again?
So DeShaun Watson. Fuck, bro. DeShaun Watson.
While you rub me.
He settled. What is wrong with you?
Jesus.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
Imagine this nigga's throwing for 5,000 yards, asking you to spread his cheeks.
All right. We getting this story. DeShaun Watson may be facing a 6 to 8 game suspension.
MVP.
After settling 20 out of 24 cases of sexual misconduct and everything like that. And Calvin Ridley just got suspended for trying to rip 8-legged parlays for a whole year. So if Deshaun Watson gets 6 to 8 games, bro, what type of precedent is that setting in the NFL right now?
I mean, the NFL has always been very inconsistent with their sentencing, as far as suspensions go. So if he did get 6 to 8 games, like, would it surprise me? No, just based on the history of the suspensions they've given out. But
don't have papers on you, I guess, maybe.
I would say Ben Roethlisberger did get 6 games for 2 women. So Deshaun Watson getting 8 games for 4 women. I guess that's the math that they running on in the NFL.
Did Ben Roethlisberger also sit out a year waiting for sentencing in court?
Nah, he just had. I think he just got suspended those first 6 games of the season.
Dang, man, I'm still, because in essence, this is adding up to more than just an 8-game suspension when he missed the whole entire year sitting in court.
And I think maybe the NFL is probably taking that into consideration, but at the same time, the shit does get interesting when you realize that the Houston Texans, just settled with 30 women themselves.
That's the bigger issue.
Yeah, they're technically accomplices in the.
Yeah, but they're not. But it's not portrayed in the media like that. Like literally, you got one news little blip on the little Yahoo Sports app about it. And the thing is, we're not hearing any discipline for the Texans, no loss of draft picks, no nothing. Like, they was giving Deshaun Watson NDAs. They probably gave the nigga the towel that he brought to all. It probably was a Houston Texans towel that the nigga had
when he was doing all the crazy
Houston
shit. Houston Texans flip flops while he was hitting.
But like they did give the NDAs, and they were, I believe, they were renting the spaces that he used, but. I guess the thought behind it is they weren't aware of what was going on, and I believe that's the defense they're using. Like, we were doing this for him, but we didn't know what he was actually doing.
I don't damn man, you
didn't know this whole situation is nasty. Like, how do you settle on something like this?
30 women, 30, bro.
30. What's that movie called? 30. Money Talks?
Yeah, apparently.
There's a bomb in the building.
Bro,
there's some cash in the building. I bet
man. The Houston Texans booking appointments, so I'm like, dang, Deshaun must be really sore, man. He's just trying to.
I mean, no person probably needs 30 massages by 30 different masseuses.
In the Houston area,
you know how to rub your body, man.
Nah, she just couldn't get that itch,
man.
She
just I'm gonna be real, man.
My balls.
Sandra, can you send Melissa?
My balls. All right, now is this the part where I turn over? What? Huh? Not to make light of the story, but I'm about to put on my tinfoil hat. Like, play the
X-Files.
And use to put on the tinfoil hat. What I think happened was, like he said, they were accomplices. I literally think that the Texans and Deshaun Watson and the women all had an agreement to do this. Then, yeah, put that on. I think all three. I think everybody in this situation, like the Houston Texans and Deshaun Watson mainly, are the main things. And I think they had an agreement, and the women were uncomfortable with it from the get-go. Then I think after a certain point, the women finally was like, all right,
enough.
I can't do this anymore. And I think it's accumulated from like every time that they had to do it. But I literally think like the Houston Texans are playing a bigger role than what is being seen. Like they enabled this nigga. I think the Houston Texans enabled him, and they're trying to just run away from it. But like I said, Deshaun Watson is still a nasty ass nigga, but I think the Houston Texans play a bigger role than what the media is trying to make it seem like. I think Deshaun Watson and Houston Texans were massage buddies on this one, man.
It was one video with him and what was that, Mia Khalifa? I was like, bro, you was the one horny.
Yeah, Mia Khalifa in your house, like. And it's crazy, like, the media is crazy because Deshaun Watson was never portrayed like that. Like, you would see him in games, I would never think this was a nasty-ass nigga, bruh.
Bruh.
Mia Khalifa?
People be different behind doors, man.
when that horny hit you, bro, is
that glizzy.
That's like How to Catch a Predator. You be like, you would never expect. Like some of
Nah,
them you be like,
honest, man.
some of them you be like,
these niggas, I'm like, yeah.
But other ones you be like, damn, this. You trying to slide on a 13-year-old?
Predator is crazy.
This nigga came over with a suit and wine. Like, yeah, nigga, you could have got a whole date.
He came in that bit naked. He was like, "Do you want to explain to yourself what we're doing here? I'm just here to be a friend." Nigga, you naked, bro. Like, what are you talking about right now?
Brought condoms.
Jack Daniels and whiskey.
We were just gonna come over here and talk. You brought condoms, lube, and pizza. What are you fucking?
I ain't come here for no milk and cookies.
Oh my God.
Wow.
But I hope the NFL can get this right. DeShaun Watson realistically needs to be suspended a year.
So, like, over the course of time, you hear so many different things. It's hard to actually pinpoint what is the truth and what's, because I've heard the 6 to 8 games, but I've also heard that he's going to be suspended indefinitely. So it's hard to say, and just this is one of those situations you can't really go off precedent because the president is inconsistent. So Ben Roethlisberger got 6 games, but Brett Favre, I think he just got fined for his situation.
Did he just expose himself or some shit like that? Or was sending pictures to
something like that? I don't remember the exact situation, but I know for a fact he wasn't suspended. I don't believe.
Was that towards the end of his career?
Like during, there was like, this nigga old anyways.
Yeah, but
this nigga old. This nigga old.
But you know what I'm saying? Regardless of what's going on, like from back then, I don't remember which came first, Brett or Ben's situation, but obviously you should have been setting the standard back then when that was going on. So there's no question about what we're doing about DeShaun Watson. And
there's no mandatory sentence.
This is excessive.
Bro, 30 women. 30 anything is excessive, nigga. Let's just get that shit out the way.
I mean, all they did was for like the Washington team, they were doing like sexually harassing like some of the cheerleaders and stuff like that, and all they did was fine them niggas. So,
oh yeah, I remember Albuquerque. I remember that.
Do you think the NFL should set up their own court of law?
No,
hell no.
So
because like was he?
So they can cover more stuff up.
Mandatory sentencing because is one guy get 2 games, next guy get 7.
Nah, because it'll still be uneven.
Still gonna be uneven.
Yeah, it'll still be uneven unless you bring in like a completely independent, like an independent entity separate from the NFL that does everything.
Do you think because like there are more of allegations and they've been settled?
They would never do that because in order to do that, they would have to pretty much admit to what's going on. Like, why would you, for example, bring in a whole entity highlighting the fact that you have accusations all over the place?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So they wouldn't do that to themselves.
Basically highlighting that you haven't been doing your fucking job.
Basically.
But the thing, that is a good point. That
niggas everywhere.
That's a good point that maybe they dragging their feet because they have been settled.
Yeah.
So if the cases weren't settled, do you think everything would be more cut and dry, or?
It's hard to say. I don't know the answer to that.
I hate when they be like settled. Like, did they take this to criminal court, or is it like he's going through civil court, or what?
I believe it was all through civil court because he wasn't facing any criminal charges.
That's wicked. So it's like, oh yeah, he did this, yada yada. I'm gonna sue him civilly, but not criminally. Like, okay, what are you trying to get out of this? Like, is it the money, the aspect, or like, are you actually like
basically settling looks bad on both sides?
Yeah. Because I think I don't.
Can you like after somebody accuses you of something and you can't prove that you didn't do it? What else could you do besides?
I mean, they could. I feel like if you feel violated, that you were sexually abused or whatever, it's no statute of limitation on that. You could always, no matter how long it's been, you could always go and charge them. But it's like they're not. I'm not even going to file charges. I just want the civil aspect of it, the money. I'm just like, okay, if you feel so violated, why not just file criminally? And if
get
not,
this nasty man out of here.
I think they were trying to. I don't remember exactly why.
Didn't the grand jury found him not guilty?
It might have been.
Yeah, I think the grand jury found him not guilty, and that led to the NFL. As soon as he was found not guilty, the Browns literally traded for him.
Because, that would make sense to me. Like, well, I can't get him criminally, but I could get him in a civil court.
Yeah,
I can just put it out in the public that people
make sure people know.
Make sure people know about this nasty nigga, and it's crazy.
Come rub me.
He was one of my favorite players.
God.
Come, bro, no. It's crazy. He was one of my favorite players, bro. I mean, he gonna ball out for Cleveland, but the thing is, will Cleveland fans be able to separate the nasty man from the athletic man?
Nah, because I feel like they won't, no matter what, because there's a lot of athletes that did some crazy shit and people still support them.
Yeah, man.
Hey, if he winning,
well, man.
If as long as he wins, there will be a lot of people that forgive him or give him a second chance, whether he deserved it or not.
There's somebody with a DeShaun Watson tattoo on them right now.
God.
The Watson World Order, baby. Watson World Order,
right
baby.
now.
Right now. So
With
he
his
gonna
jersey
let that
in
shit ride,
the closet.
Yeah,
Bro,
that bitch say Cleveland Brown.
Boy, walking around with a DeShaun Watson jersey right now is probably the craziest shit you can probably do. The Cleveland Brown,
that bit at every bachelor party.
I'm not.
I'm out on that. But I need DeShaun Watson just for the drama to lead the Browns to the Super Bowl his first year, bro. You know how crazy that press run towards the Super Bowl gonna be, bro. He won't even probably be able to speak at the press run if you lead them to the Super Bowl, bro.
I want him to get suspended for the year so we can watch the Browns be the Browns.
Yeah,
That's always funny. All right, man. Moving on from one nasty nigga to another nasty
To
nigga.
another one. This is
Yeah,
the
this
nasty
is
episode.
This is a very nasty
man.
episode. I'm sorry, y'all. It's just the news happened, and you just start making it. But allegedly, R.Kelly is alleged engaged to one of his victims.
She of age.
No, I mean she's of age now, but when
Now.
they met, but they weren't of age.
Okay, I was about to say, damn, he's still meeting them. Like,
Yeah.
how?
final them to
That
prison.
nigga
Jocelyn
shouldn't be
Savage is the one that he's allegedly engaged
That
to.
nigga can't even go to fucking middle school, high schools.
Bro, he literally used to sit in McDonald's parking lot, bro. Like,
Jesus.
That nigga got
Hold on. What you mean by that?
nigga, he used to sit in McDonald's parking lot and wait for kids, bro.
Oh,
But
okay.
I was about to say,
I was gonna
adults
say,
also
'cause-
go to McDonald's.
Because we used to hang out at McDonald's.
Hey,
Yo.
I ain't
But
saying
we were also kids. We were kids.
We were kids.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you.
were also kids. Thank you very much.
Thank you
Clarify
for
that.
clearing that up there. But yeah, man, I spent a lot of time researching this. I was telling them before we got on air, I infiltrated a Celebrate R.Kelly Facebook group. I infiltrated the group.
Spooked by the door.
Yeah, made it seem like I'm a huge fan of Kale's work. I was calling him
Kale's.
Kale's.
I'm actually a fan of this Robert.
You know, you gotta make him feel comfortable saying Kale's and shit. That's some nasty shit, but calling that nigga Kale's. But I'm a huge fan of Kale's work. You know, they let me in the
Jails.
group.
That's what that nigga was now.
What did you learn out of this group that you infiltrated?
What I learned is that the majority of people will always joke that majority of his fan base that support him are older people. Nah, it's dead ass. Like everybody that supports him, I've seen in that group are older, have like 3 to 4 kids, aunties, somebody daddy, uncle, grandma. Like it wasn't nobody our age and they're going crazy for R. Kelly.
Yeah.
I can attest
So all
to-
the aunties.
all the aunties are R. Kelly's biggest supporters. And another thing I learned is that the whataboutisms is going to be the fucking death of black people. Like every time it's a black celebrity being held accountable, what about this? What about him? What about him?
Yeah.
Nigga, what about him? We ain't talking about
We
him.
ain't
Like
talking
we
about
talking this nasty nigga got caught. Now he's facing the accountability of his actions, and niggas just can't accept that. So I'm probably I'm still in the group somehow, even though I've been causing chaos for the past like 3 to 4 days. But
They're gonna kick you out.
Who invited this nigga?
because I was like, is anybody gonna ever hold him accountable? You know, and then more people started liking it. Then people been arguing. You just want to see another black man get pulled down. No, I don't. I don't want to see black men get pulled down. But if black men are being nasty niggas like this, they need to be put down. They need to be put in jail. But just because this nigga made chocolate factory, you niggas are going crazy right now.
Shit was hot.
That chocolate factory.
Oh man. What about you, Key? How you feel?
No,
It's
I don't like. I always hate when people try to pull the black card aspect of it. Like,
So
you just want to see him because he black. Like, no, because this nigga, he's
sick individual.
right.
He
Like,
nasty nigga, man.
Literally.
he only had to taught the girls 4 more years older, or like 2 years old. Like it was like damn, Jit was really. You really could have just
Look at that. Look at this nigga.
When you say teenage,
Yeah.
How old you talking?
Like 18.
but it's like how long? Like okay, so he got a sentence. What it was like 25 years,
30.
30 years.
And he's about to get set for trial in Chicago.
How long do you like really keep him locked up? Because you know after a certain time, you know you get old, you get health issues and stuff like that. Yeah, and you know the state they got to pay for all that. Say you get cancer in jail, you know, and the state got to pay for your cancer treatments because you locked up. They have to provide that. So it's like, how long do you actually leave him locked up for? It's like, okay, the state is wasting money on this. You know?
I think he actually does probably about 10 to 15 years.
Yeah, I was about to say, old niggas go to jail for at least 10 years.
Yeah.
See, I want to say.
You want to say 5, don't you?
We paying for everybody else. Might as well leave him in there.
Leave him locked up. Lock his ass up.
Yeah.
Like Bill Cosby, like they let his ass out.
That nigga like a
motherfucker old.
Yeah, Bill Cosby was born in like 1937, bro. Yeah, bro. Him and Morgan Freeman the same age.
Nah, bro, that's not right.
Bro, yes, bro. Morgan Freeman was born in 1937 and Bill Cosby was born in 1937.
Bill do crack and Morgan did.
Like, look it up right now, nigga. I literally just found this out. 85.
Yeah.
1937.
Nah, go search Morgan Freeman, man, because I need to see these niggas next to each other.
Morgan Freeman is 50-something. Nah, it's fine.
I'm about to say, nigga.
Motherfucker look old. 85.
85, same.
Yeah, nigga. That's a weird fact of the day, nigga.
All right, man.
But
damn, that boy Clint Eastwood old as fuck.
92. God.
nah, I think he should do all 30.
Ooh. Well, that
think-
boy,
regardless of the age.
that boy is 50. What?
He think R.Kelly's like 55, I believe.
Damn, 85. What?
Hey, man. He can get out when he Morgan Freeman age.
That nigga Morgan Freeman, like that nigga savage.
Because to me, it's like you basically saying like yeah, you did whatever crime and you've been sentenced to whatever because of the shit you did, but because you 75 years old, because you're 80 years old, we gonna show you some leniency that we wouldn't show nobody else at any other age.
That is true.
So lock his ass up, throw away the key.
Yeah, absolutely.
Basically.
Just like
I don't see why we give him any lenience if we're not giving anybody else the same thing.
Just like
They let Bill Cosby slide. That's what I'm saying.
Just like how the girl they talking about executing the warrant on the lady that falsely accused Emmett Till.
Yeah.
Throw her ass up.
Oh, yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah,
get drag her old ass out the retirement home, bro.
Yeah,
like,
right.
that's fucked up. Yeah, get her ass up out of here. I'm
Lock
with you on
her
that.
up, lock her
But
up.
I'm just saying, based off the system, I don't even think he's gonna do all 30. And I know he's about to get hit with that hammer in Chicago. He might have 60 years, bro.
Damn.
And it's well deserved. And another part of the conversation was that this court documents was found out that one of the girls' mom was like coaching her daughter how to seduce R.Kelly. So that leads to the question: do more of the parents need to be locked up as well? Because a lot of the parents aren't getting
contributing delinquency of a juvenile.
If you got evidence,
absolutely.
man, come on, bring that shit forward, man.
Yeah, and that's the thing now. Like, you know, we're still saying R. Kelly deserves to be locked up, but some of these parents now the more that trickles out, some of these parents need to be locked up too. Like, it was a whole play-by-play how to coach and how to get the nasty nigga going and shit like that. But step by step. And, parents really thought that nigga was going to be like they way out, which is some nasty way of thinking.
They try to come up.
Like, use your daughter as a tool to try to come up.
Kids modeling half naked at 14. Yeah, we know about y'all.
I mean, but that's always been going on. I mean, for centuries, people been doing that, coaching their kids up to try to get in good. Like, even like arranged marriages in India, man, they had, we got them 13. They be selling them off to 20-year-old ass dudes.
Oh, you spitting right now.
Oh, man.
That's a whole nother conversation right there.
Yeah, that's.
We ain't trying to get into that.
We're not trying to get into that, but we are trying to get into a little bit more conspiracies right now. One of the sit-in questions, which had that boy Mike was ready to answer in the group chat.
Oh, my gosh.
Do the government control the weather, man? This is sitting in from Instagram from the Ask FM part.
Stay woke, man.
Stay woke.
I mean, the government does control the weather to a certain extent.
Hell yeah.
Like, they have machines that control the weather.
Bro, if they could split a fucking atom, you telling me they can't make a cloud?
God damn, this nigga.
Come on.
Like, it's literal.
It's a science terms, man.
It's a literal video of them niggas like
making a cloud,
and the guy was like, "Yeah, man, in about 2 hours, it's gonna rain from this cloud." Like, and it was from the BBC. You know what I'm saying?
BBC.
All right. You niggas are sick, bro. The British Broadcasting Channel. I'm about to say the whole thing because I have nasty niggas in the room. The British Broadcasting Channel posted the whole video of them literally making all right. The whole video of them making.
What do you mean by that?
The whole video of them making the cloud, shooting it in the sky, and the shit raining. All right, bro.
I mean, is that the same as controlling weather or just, influencing?
I guess influence.
Being able to create.
I mean, Kodak said the weather don't got no name. Where the fuck Hurricane Harvey from?
Yeah. That shit from Africa, man. That's the damn ancestors bringing that shit over here to America. Because you see all hurricanes usually originate from the west coast of Africa. Come over here.
So you think it's a nigga just rain dancing, making
them motherfuckers do be rain dancing over there.
Hurricane
dance.
Nah,
Teach
but
me that shit.
Yeah, like Gabe said, I don't think they can full out control it, but they can influence it.
So you don't think Hurricane Katrina was government made?
Like I said, man, I don't know, man. Them motherfuckers split atoms and it's aliens and Area 51.
Bro,
and,
whoever
man,
making tsunamis, y'all are assholes. This shit is crazy, bro.
I mean, I guess
government making tsunamis.
Shit.
I guess for me, like, it makes sense for them to try to figure out a way to create rain so you can influence farming.
Yeah.
Because that's gonna create that's what the market behind our food is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But when you're talking about hurricanes, earthquakes,
yeah, I don't think to that extent.
yeah, like
natural disasters.
you getting into, I don't think
You getting?
I don't.
If we had that technology, we would rule over.
I'm watching y'all.
Or they could have devices that they could put inside of faults and increase earthquakes. I don't know, man. Government do a lot of shit.
A lot of fucked up shit too, man. Don't think government don't do no fucked up shit. I mean,
The government 1,000% do.
But no, when it comes to conspiracy theories, for me, it's like, what's the benefit?
To know, I want to know.
No, I mean,
What you mean, like certain ones or all of them?
To me, everything. Like, you telling me the Earth is flat. What's
Oh
the
my God.
benefit of us believing that the Earth is round? Like, what's the benefit?
To know. Niggas like knowing shit. Like Isaac Newton, that nigga was sitting on a tree. He was like, I want to know why this shit be falling like this.
So imagine your ass
But that's
leave
what I'm
Earth and
saying.
look back and you like, what the fuck is that, nigga?
Nigga Earth shaped like
Right.
pizza.
It's
Niggas
round.
just want to be
like,
right.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Is there a conspiracy that you believe in?
there are
what?
ones I have heard that I believe,
Give me
but
one.
I can't
Give
give
me
you one
one.
right now.
Oh man.
I'm gonna say everybody
nothing comes to mind
I'm about
right
to say,
now.
You know, what's one, Mark? You? I know you know one.
Oh, Bigfoot out there, nigga.
Oh, big. I can believe that.
Bigfoot's out there. That hairy motherfucker's out there, bro.
Bigfoot.
Bruh, that nigga just be chilling, bruh.
But he been around for like hundreds of years.
Nigga's a mythical creature, nigga.
Okay. You think he got offspring?
Ooh, I
Probably.
didn't think about that.
So it can't be just like a shack-sized nigga with
Jesus.
Just been living in the woods for hundreds of years.
yeah, with a because it's people that have a certain condition where they just grow hair
yeah.
crazy.
Who was the one that said Wendy Williams is Bigfoot?
That's crazy. Wendy Williams is big.
Somebody said that.
That's
I can't think
nasty.
of it.
Cold-blooded.
I'm about to say, yo, Bigfoot.
That's
that-
a big.
Bigfoot's out there. Aliens are out there.
Definitely.
Bruh. All right.
Is
Tell
that a
me.
conspiracy anymore?
That's conspiracy, man.
How's that a conspiracy?
Some people don't believe that shit.
Yeah, some people definitely don't believe in aliens.
If, a lot of niggas don't believe in washing their hands.
Hey,
Got a point there.
soap is a goddamn
It's a
suspect.
sin.
But yeah, aliens are out there, nigga. Like I said, I do believe in. I believe in ghosts a little bit, cause
Yeah.
boy,
Yeah, Ghost Adventures.
yeah.
Hello, demons. It's me.
It's your boy.
Your boy.
I'm gonna fuck your mother.
I'm gonna fuck your mother.
Oh my god.
E-boy.
But gee, what's some conspiracies you was about to get
Bro,
on?
imagine you seen a shit like
Oh, I
E.T.
was gonna say it's aliens walking the earth.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
Cause you
shit.
can't tell me Elon Musk ain't an alien.
Oh my god.
Bro, have you seen this nigga?
Oh my god.
Put the nigga on the screen right now. Put him on the screen. Put him on the Summer Jam screen right now. Look at this nigga, bro.
Bro, he's an alien, bro.
Elon Musk is an alien.
That nigga like shit.
Bro, you gotta look at the picture before he got hair plants. Like, pull up Elon Musk bad hairline.
What?
Bro, like the nigga before he got his hair fixed, bro, he looked like an alien.
Is he not talking to his stepdaughter? I mean, his
Oh my god!
Like, look at that nigga. That nigga don't look like he from the planet or Reptar, nigga. Like, bro,
He looked like,
wait. So is
like
he
a
not?
regular white man
Is he
with,
not engaged to his ex stepdaughter or something?
no.
No idea.
All right, man. People always doing the
Like, look at
tablet
it.
shit.
Look, he like, I'm fooling all these niggas.
Look, you see, they go to skin flap for the mask, right?
He not trying to go to Mars. He trying to go home.
Say whoa,
Stay woke.
Him and Mark Zuckerberg from rival alien races.
bro. It was one picture of Mark Zuckerberg. I was like, nigga look like Lizard Man.
Oh no, definitely Mark. He's one of them.
Nigga just weird, bruh. Like on the Social Experiment movie,
Bruh,
they made him
yeah.
so much more cooler than what he actually is, bruh.
His ass Lizard Man.
Look at the nigga. Nigga's alien.
Men in Black.
I would tell you to
bro,
Google
that's-
Mark
that's fucking
Zuckerberg
scary.
alien, but I don't want nothing to happen to you, brother.
Oh, and Diggy Simmons is also an alien, nigga.
Bro.
We know about you too.
Yeah, that's the picture right there. That motherfucker.
Look at them. They could just be white.
Look up Diggy Simmons.
They could just be white.
Look up Diggy Simmons and tell me he ain't an alien, bro.
Nah, that nigga a robot.
Come on. That's Rusty. That's Rusty the robot. That's Rusty.
Yeah, my bad, Rusty
Simmons. Put Rusty Simmons in
My
what's
bad,
the nigga name?
Diggy.
In Sonny.
Sonny.
Yeah, put Rusty
Russell
Simmons.
Jr. Nigga.
A robot.
Oh my god, I can't even type.
Rusty Simmons and put Sonny.
Jeez.
Bro. Y'all niggas is wild.
Bro, it's the picture where they photoshopped that nigga in the lineup where Will Smith was looking for him, bro.
They had the little video clip. That nigga's funny.
Why are you mad? I am not mad.
I did not kill that man.
Yeah, man.
Oh. So
Sometimes I dream.
what we concluded from conspiracy is that Rusty Simmons is a robot.
Facts.
Elon Musk and
That's
Mark
an alien.
Zuckerberg are aliens, and Wendy
From
Williams
Mars.
is Bigfoot.
Facts.
Yeah.
I got another.
Oh my god.
What
I already know where it's going.
Jesus.
I got another one.
Okay.
It might be a little controversial.
Oh my
Okay.
God. Damn, look at them feet.
Let me exit that out. I don't want to see that.
Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this?
I'm
ready.
Y'all ready for this?
I know you about to sell out.
Dinosaur
Oh,
bones are fake.
You said dinosaur bones are fake?
bruh.
Dinosaur bones are fake.
Like I told that nigga, what?
How would that dig up?
All right, Gabe, just blur the name. You just dolphin noise the name out because I'm finna say it.
All right.
Yeah, so that nigga tripping. So we had a friend. We just going into story time right here. This still involves the conspiracies. We had a friend that believed that dinosaurs weren't real, and that when we said that, how did they get the fossils in there? Did the nigga just put them there? This nigga said yes.
Bruh, ain't no way, bruh. How do you explain fossil fuels?
A museum of motherfucking bones.
Like, do this nigga don't understand? Like,
All fake, nigga.
Meteor hit dinosaurs. Meteor caused fire. Fire goes into the ground, burns dinosaurs.
Yeah, bro, all that shit fake.
All that shit fake. And he never could offer
All these species of dinosaurs niggas is naming fake.
the
No,
nigga.
he said they created the substance that bones are made of. They dug thousands of feet under the ground and they left them there, covered them up.
Do you know they still
niggas to
finding
find.
bones they buried?
Like, nigga, like they're still literally to this day finding like dinosaur
Bones they
bones,
buried.
bro.
I guess bones they buried, man.
Like, niggas are going to school for archaeology. So you trying to say these niggas are studying fake bones?
All that shit.
Yes.
fake.
Like, nigga, I'm pretty
Somebody put them there.
sure the goddamn NBA is a suspect.
Suspect. Some of that shit do make me uneasy though. Like when they be digging up like them tombs, I'm like, bro, leave that
Leave
shit
that shit
alone.
closed, bro. Like, my life already ass, bro. Don't do
I
that.
seen the mummy. That nigga was fucking shit up.
Did y'all see that one video? They were like, they were able to recreate the
They were able to what?
recreate the sounds of a mummy. And it was just a nigga going, They would mummify the fuck out of that nigga.
That's a shitty way to die though.
Yeah. You slept with the king's wife. Yeah, mummify that nigga. Hey, yo. Imagine getting mummified for some coochie, bro.
God damn.
But word to my nigga Emotep, man. He definitely got Mama 5.
Hey, he was beating that up though, man. she was in love with that nigga, man. That King was mad as fuck.
That nigga Emotep.
They was like, that nigga was like, you plotting against me, bitch?
That nigga got Mama 5 for some coochie. Coochie had to be immaculate because that nigga Emotep came back from the dead twice for that coochie, but
Damn.
The Mummy returns.
Returns.
All right, man. I think this segment is run its course. All right, man.
Nasty nigga show.
The nasty nigga episode, man. We're just gonna run it off. This is a question from Mike's mom. Shout out to mom. And the question is, what does it take to have a bond with friends? And what does brotherhood mean to us as a collective? And I fucking love this question so much. Because you're not friends for 10 plus years without a level of respect and understanding of each other's time, energy, and patience and all that stuff. Because, you know, we've been through a lot. Like, we've been through being broke together. We've been through making money together. We've been through, you know, niggas going through relationships, niggas being married. Hell, Will just had a kid. Like, it's just,
and he won another one.
And he won another one, too. Just putting shit into perspective. Like, shouts out to Will, but just putting shit into perspective. I've literally watched these boys grow. Like, pause. I watched these boys grow in front of me as men. Like, you know, it's just one of those things where the brotherhood is important to us, to the fact that, you know, no matter what we got going on, we always try to make time for each other. We always understand, like, you know, especially with, you know, like Key being married. Like, you know, we don't see him as much as everybody else because we don't. He's fucking married, bro. Like it's some things that come precedent, and you know, you just gotta understand that because some niggas be tripping. Like, you know, oh, you don't hang out with us because he's just a fucking wife, bro. Like it's just understanding, you know, patience and, you know, respect. Mainly respect, because that's where the lines usually get drawn with a group of friends, is that respect line. But how y'all feeling about the brotherhood, the bloodline, and all that good shit?
I definitely feel like the way you maintain a friendship is definitely through, you know, staying in contact, because, like, granted, we did have times where everybody wasn't always with each other and had time for each other and everything like that. But anytime, you know, you need somebody to talk to, you always got your boys to kick it with, and just like we used to, like, you know, sharing life stories, and we always and definitely spending time together, you know, man, because that's also important too. Like, whenever you do make time for your friends, and you do make time to show up, and y'all always go through them crazy situations.
You know, just balance, and like Marquis said, respect and understanding each other. And, you know, I just know, like, you know, with women, they be like, well, I cut so and so off, you know, I ain't talking to them, yada yada yada, or they ain't friends with such and such for this reason. And I'm just like, is the beef greater than, you know, your friendship? And it's like, I know I could call these niggas for anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I got an issue, and I might not speak to everybody on the same level, it just depends on, you know, how I'm feeling. Like, if I got like a relationship issue, I might shoot it past Key, or you know, if I'm feeling some type of way about, you know, like an interview, I might shoot it to Marquis, and I'm talking about some ignorant shit, I'm usually talking to Bear, and I know Gabe gonna always be down to do some shit, and me and this nigga Will, he like my little brother, and it's like, sometimes I get mad at this nigga, but it's like from a little brother aspect, like he's aggravating. Like, I remember this nigga used to sleep in my bed, so it's like, you know, we got that type of relationship, and it's like, you know, I know I could call him for anything. And like I said, at the end of the day, I know y'all got my back, and it's understanding. I could be myself around y'all. I don't have to think like, oh, I can't say this around these niggas, or if I feel a certain way, I can't say this because they're going to judge me. You know, I don't feel like that.
No judgment. I don't know. For me, I don't want to make it sound too simple, but it ain't that hard, bro. Like, all you got to do is be real. We chilling all the time. We get together. It's all love. No judgment. You can be yourself. I know it sounds simple, but man, it ain't that hard. I don't know. Well, it's a luck aspect too. I ain't gonna lie, because most people don't come around these many people and stay around these many people. But
man, I don't fuck with nobody. Man.
It ain't hard.
You know how many people that have
chilling. We just be chilling.
You know how many people that have like tried to enter our circle and like only made it for like 6 months, a week, 2 weeks, because, you know, what our vibe ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, we so laid back. You know, we don't let shit. We not rattled. Like, I will give us this. Like, we are a group of niggas that don't get rattled often. Like, and I think I wasn't always like that before we met, nigga. I used to get rattled. Like, I used to be quiet. Like, Mike know, I used to be quiet in class all the time. Then met y'all niggas, a whole different side of me came out. And that's what good people do. Good people will bring a side out of you that you didn't know that you ever had. Facts. You know, and I admire that. Like, y'all niggas give me the strength to do shit that I never thought I would do. So, appreciate y'all niggas.
For sure. Because it was like I talked about last week. Like, a lot of times y'all are the thing I use to push me forward, because I know y'all. I know like where y'all come from and stuff like that. And a lot of people don't have that, or like they'll get envious of the things that other people are doing. But like, that has never been us.
Yeah.
Marquis graduated with his master's degree. It could have been very easy for me to say, man, well, fucking, like, I could have did it. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I started college before Marquis. I'm still in college now. He graduated years ago. Like, it could have been easy for me to be envious of him and what he's doing, but that's not.
Fuck that nigga.
That's not us. That's never been us. So it's
successful niggas.
I'm about to say, the lesson learned with that, even though, like I said, we did come in together and you didn't finish, but the thing is, if I wouldn't have came in with you, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be where I was at now, because you were showing me the ropes. You were, showing me everything I needed to do, even though we didn't do shit most of the time, but you still were showing me the things that I needed to do, even though we didn't do it. But you literally just gave me the keys. It was like, all right, bet, nigga, it's in your hands. Yeah, basically, it's here. This is what you gotta do. It's in your hands. Shit, nigga, I let Key be on the radio. He wasn't even a fucking student then. I let Key on the radio, nigga. I got that shit off for like a year, nigga. I was like, he do online classes. Like, nigga, my niggas, man. I always got y'all back, bro. Like, everybody was like, yeah, he go here. I'm like, yeah, he do online classes. He's good, man. Just look him up. They would never look you up. So
that's hilarious.
But yeah, man, just like, what y'all mean to me, like, the brotherhood to me is a combination of 10 plus years of everything that we've been through. Like, 10 plus years of us watching each other, mature, just accomplish shit that we always wanted to accomplish. Like, that every time y'all niggas like, yo, I got a job interview, or I'm about to buy this, I'm about to that. Nigga, do that shit, nigga. Like, I don't, like, anything that's helping you become a better person, I'm always for it. Even if you fucking anything that you want to do, that you want to do some ignorant shit, I'm for it, nigga. Like,
I mean, we came across that a couple times.
Yeah, like, as long as you ain't killing nobody, raping nobody, or doing nothing crazy, like, I'm all 9 times out of 10 I'm be with it, unless I'm sleepy. But I'm gonna be with it.
Let me tell you how I met this nigga Will.
So hold on, dude. How much Hennessy y'all niggas been having?
I ain't had that much, but so
drinking Hennessy at 10 a.m. by the way.
I was going to Records, and my mom had moved, so I was going to start at Leon, and so it was my first day, and so I sat. I rode the bus to school, and I sat in the cafeteria in the morning, and so I'm just sitting there. And this nigga just come up to my table and he start talking. And me, I'm not a very social person. This nigga talking, I'm not really listening. Next thing you know, nigga sit beside me. I'm like, okay, whatever. So lunch come around, the same nigga sit beside me for lunch. I'm like, okay, what the fuck this nigga sitting beside me for? Nigga talking to me like, yo, what school you went to? Yeah, he start talking about Kappa Lee. I'm like, okay, yeah, I might join. So the next day, same thing, nigga sit beside me in the morning. Same thing, nigga sit beside me for lunch. Then next thing you know, I'm like, he like, I'm Will. I'm like, okay. I'm like, yeah.
Well, he told you his name third day?
the second day, like, the nigga sat the whole first day, ain't say nothing.
Who is this?
Yeah. So, like, a week or two, like, I get in Kappa Elite, and this nigga Will in Kappa Elite. So I start seeing him all the time. And same thing, sitting beside me for breakfast, sitting beside me for lunch. Then next thing you know, he said something. He was like, bro, I can slide to your crib. I'm like, okay, we only been hanging out for like a couple of weeks, but I guess so. So now, like, every day, this nigga is riding a bus to my house and sleeping on my sofa and shit. I'm just like, okay, whatever. Next thing you know, I'm skipping class, and this nigga is hopping in the car, and we going, like, riding around. I'm just like, all right, whatever, fuck it. So this nigga just never left, like, my side since then. So, like I said, he like that aggravating brother. And this is funny, too, how I met this nigga Gabe. I always knew this nigga from Fairview, but, like, when I would go to Aaron's house and I walk in, this nigga Gabe be on the sofa. He'd be like, "Oh, that's Gabe." I'm like, "Okay, right. That's random."
You over there just chilling.
Yeah, he stay on the road.
The block.
That one TikTok.
Yeah,
I'm from out the block.
I was like, all right, that's cool.
Oh man, I gotta tell y'all how
Shout
I
out
met this
Will.
nigga Bear. So it's had to be 5th grade. 5th grade, we both played at Little Capital. I played for the Braves. Bear played for the Cubs.
Atlanta.
Now the Braves was basically just a group of kids they got from the Boys and Girls Club. So they threw us in the league and was like, all right, y'all go play, basically. So the Cubs were the best team in the league. They coach stacked all the best players on the team, so they barely ever lost a game. And I hated that shit. So we like middle of the season, we done lost to them like 3 times already. And we in the middle of a game. I hit a double and I'm standing on second base. I look over to the second baseman. It's Bear. I looked over at him. Out of nowhere, I was just like, "Nigga, you suck." So Bear was in the athletic stance, waiting for the pitch. Stood straight up, looked over at me, looked at the scoreboard, looked back at me, pointed at the scoreboard, went back to getting ready for the pitch. I looked back at the scoreboard, nigga, we are down by 13.
He like, nigga, y'all suck.
Like, nigga, I have nothing to say to this nigga. But the fact that this nigga talk shit after hitting the dough, I was like, bro, I respect that. When I tell you that nigga team was ass,
Being down 13 in baseball, so crazy, bro.
And the funny thing is, we ended up playing on the same team when we moved up to the bigger league. So I was like, bro, I gotta get you out this. I gotta get you out this team, bro. There's no way.
Gotta recruit that nigga.
I had to recruit that. That's when KD was talking to Steph and was like, bro, I gotta leave Russ, bro.
I'll get you up out of here. I'm gonna get you out of here, man.
Yeah, bro. So, shit. After like you said, next year we went to Big Capital, and our team, because the same coach he had for the Cubs was our coach at the Big Capital. So our team was stacked. Like, we barely ever lost a game, and because our team was so stacked, me and him was on the bench, and we used to just crack jokes and shit every game.
Friendship was built on the bitch.
Bench warmers.
The Pine Riders.
Yeah, so that's been my dog ever since.
Yeah, man.
Big policy.
Eventually, we got it. We got it on the field, bro. Stop.
Yeah, we played eventually. We balled out.
Yeah, man. Let me tell you how I met. Well, I met Mike when I met Aaron, and I met these boys when we was playing baseball at Messer Park, bro.
Yo.
All right, so we get there, right? Man, I'm thinking, man, Key like, hey, bro, we got a summer league team to play with. Mana, set us up with the coach, man. We meet this dude like 5'2" in a sun hat, and this nigga got a voice talk like this, man. My name Coach Charles. Jesus. Nice to meet you, bro. So I'm like, bro, it ain't no way this dude done got credible people to play with no baseball team, bro. Well, Key was like, bro, it's cool, bro, because we got 2 dudes showing up. We got one dude named Mike. We got a dude named you got Aaron from our team. I was like, damn, Aaron. All right, cool. We gonna be straight, man. And I met Mike, and I was like, bro, this Aaron homeboy, man. It's like, all right, man, like. You probably gonna be straight, but Aaron always he gonna tell you this nigga do a backflip and catch a baseball over that nigga's shoulder. You just gonna be like, all right, bet. So we watched them boys go out and take the outfield. Bro, I think I seen this nigga Mike catch every ball in the outfield. I'm talking about the ones that's not even supposed to go to this nigga, including ones that was probably supposed to go to Aaron ass. And that's what I knew. I was like, all right, bet. We actually got a good team, mate. We gonna do something. Ever since then, we was just balling out, bruh. Like, every time we go to, like, Messer Park, bruh, we made them boys look bad.
Man, it was funny. Like, I see y'all niggas, like, Key and Bear, like, my 9th grade year, and y'all niggas was in 10th grade. Aaron be like, yeah, that's Key. And I'd be like, man, fuck no niggas, man.
I was like, these niggas trash,
but them niggas actually ended up being cool. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That shit funny.
And then I met Markeith and Gabe, man. I done went to the military and then went to boot camp and shit. Came back, bruh. I was like, man. First night going out, man. We getting faded, get X-rated, bro. I was ready to go, man.
Faded and X-rated.
Boy, I show up, man. It's a house full of niggas.
You thought we bringing bitches?
I see this nigga Kieran. I see this nigga Mike. I see this nigga Aaron. And he like, hey, man. This is Markeith and Gabe, man. You know these niggas from high school. I was like, nigga, I don't remember nobody from high school, nigga. I just got brainwashed, nigga. So I was like, oh shit, man, this nigga Markeith big as fuck. I was like, good. Now I got a nigga that I know can kill niggas with me. I met this nigga Gabe and I was like, oh shit, man. I was like, bruh, this nigga fresh as fuck, man. Where did he come from, bruh? And ever since then, we've been going out getting, bruh, that I was supposed to be back for 2 weeks. I ended up staying home for a month and a half. And like we went every weekend hooping.
Orlando trips.
Oh my God, bro.
That's a
whole
whole
kickbacks, house parties, man. Hey, man, that was a good leave session, man. That was probably the best leave I ever took, bro.
I actually don't remember meeting this nigga Gabe. Like, I always do this.
I remember early in my childhood. I remember a nigga next door. I'm gonna bleep out his name, but his name Jamil. I don't know where he at. So.
Yeah.
So he lived right next door, and I used to go there all the time. I seen this nigga Key over there. So that's the first time I met. Well, in my memory, that's the first time I met Key. But we didn't really meet each other. We were just hanging around, jits, playing around. But after that, I would say probably Ricketts.
Yeah.
No. Because we played basketball for I can't remember that nigga name. We played basketball together too.
Oh. What's his name? Regardless, we gonna eat regardless. Coach. I know a lot of niggas know this nigga, bro. Coach
Blakely.
No,
it wasn't Blakely. He was big like Blakely, but he was a light skinned dude. Shoes always leaning on the inside. God damn. I can't remember his name. What's crazy
it's gonna bother me.
What's crazy is I actually just seen him the other day.
He used to live
he
next
got
door
another
to
team.
Me. Really?
He got another team that was collecting money for a tournament.
Pair of shoes.
Shout out to him.
No. Man, I can't remember his name. That's crazy.
I'm gonna just blurt it out when I remember it.
I'm gonna just blurt it out.
Damn.
I remember. Okay, I remember meeting Gabe. Me and Gabe hung out all through high school. Yeah, me and Gabe, first day of 9th grade, nigga, for some reason, nigga, all of us gravitated towards me.
Yeah, lunch,
posted up at the ramp. Me, Gabe, Darian,
Jordan,
Jamal,
all the IB kids
gravitated towards each other. Then as the IB herd started dwindling out, nigga, it was just me, Gabe, Darian, then Karan and all of them.
Shout out Karan.
Then met this nigga Mike, 9th grade, Spanish class. His story is, nigga, he started roasting people. Well, Mike was roasting people. Then nigga realized I was funny because I would say shit and I would keep it to myself. Then nigga would point. It would point and laugh at somebody. I'm like, bro, nah, bro, ain't gonna do it. Then it got to the point where, you know, Miss Torres had to separate us because we was cracking so many jokes. But she fucked around and put us in front of each other like this so we could see each other's reaction to said joke. So we was just going crazy. Then in Miss Taylor class, 9th grade year, where we would just get put in the most absolutely fucked situations ever. All right, so all the white people would get put in the group together for some shit we never read. Then it would be me. She was like, all right, Thacker, Cromartie, McNair, and Omar. All y'all got only black people in the class. They ain't do shit.
Of course.
In together, and literally the text like, Mike, you did it. Mike's like, you know damn well I ain't do it. I was like, I bet. Jordan, you did it. Jordan never respond. Cheetah was like, I did half of it. I was just like, fuck it, we'll do it live. Like fuck it, that's all I need. I met this nigga Bear in Spanish class. He had Miss Hughes with me 10th grade year.
Hell yeah, we did have his shoes.
He had his shoes with me 10th grade. Yeah, boy was getting shitted on in there.
Ass class, bro. I did not pass that.
That boy Bear was getting shitted on, boy. I tried to help him.
Yeah, bro.
I tried.
Shout out to you and Sherrod, man.
Bro, I really tried to help this nigga, bro. Like, I really tried to help this nigga Bear. And nigga, I met Keith probably right after high school. Actually,
yeah.
He pulled up the Aaron house and we just started roasting the nigga. And I was like, I like the way you do business, nigga.
Yeah.
Like nigga was saying jokes that I was thinking about. I was like, oh shit. Then that's
slick rips.
Then then the rest of us just met Will through Mike. Yeah. Nigga just started popping up like, who is this nigga? Why is he so happy all the time?
Oh my god!
Shout out to Penny Drive.
It was crazy. This nigga Will knew my name the first day we met. Like, you Key, huh? I was like, yes, I think.
Bruh, man, Will. I knew the moment I saw Will smile, I was like, this nigga gonna be trouble.
Nigga Will got so comfortable so quick in other niggas' houses, bro. I was like, yeah, man.
Gonna be trouble.
Nigga Will take his shoes off, lay in your bed. I'm like, damn, nigga.
Right. Talking to your mama and shit. I'm like, nigga.
Hey, mom. I'm like, who the fuck is that?
But low key, man, he did like get everybody more comfortable, bro. He like the one person that's like, all right, bro, like everybody kind of like laugh at and laugh with, and he like, man, that's really our brother though.
Yeah, Will, man. Shout out to Will, man. Shout out to Will.
Like, man, when that nigga used to snore when we be all asleep on the floor, man. Oh man, I miss that shit sometimes.
Nigga,
bro.
he threw a pillow with pinpoint accuracy. Nigga threw that across the room. I'm gonna set the scene. It's weird in Orlando, and you know everybody just sleep on the floor. And I'm talking about this nigga Will is going crazy with the snoring.
Like,
yeah, and the nigga Key was like, "Oh my god, shut the fuck up!" And he threw the pillow like overhand, and it hit Will. All you heard was, and he stopped snoring. Where I was like, "My nigga, man, nigga Key threw that bitch like." The nigga swung his body to the left.
When you heard 7 niggas laughing and whispering, it was funny, bro. That was the funny. That was like probably a good bonding moment.
Yeah, that nigga used to make me mad because, like I said, we used to sleep. This nigga would jump in the bed with me, no homo. He jump in the bed. Yeah, pause. I'm sorry, not the no homo part. Pause. But he would jump in my bed and like he'd be like, "All right, I'm sleeping here." I'm like, "All right," so we sleep foot to head. And this nigga will always put his foot like towards my mouth. I'm like, bruh. And this nigga got some ugly ass feet. He kept doing that shit. I'm like, bro, I'm about to fight this nigga, bro. Or the nigga would wear like, I'll buy some fresh shit, you know, get financial aid, just blow your money on stupid shit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you know it.
So I go all out buying the polo and shit. And this nigga wearing my shit before I even wear it. I'm just like, bruh, okay, that's like some little brother shit. Like they wear your shit for you.
Like, you don't even get it right.
Yeah.
I just look, bro. I'm like, damn,
nigga, I ain't even wear that shit. Like,
hey, I get one of these hats, bro. No, I ain't even wear the hat yet.
Yeah, man.
That's a fresh hat.
Now you gotta wear your fresh fit while he wearing your fresh fit.
Right. Nigga eating your leftovers and shit.
Nah, that's crazy.
Oh man.
All right, man. So that's brotherhood to us. Even though we took y'all on a fucking journey,
a wild ride,
wild
man,
epic journey.
Today,
I don't know. Has it been a long episode? What time we at?
30, man.
We started recording early, but it's at like 1:30.
Perfect.
1:30.
Yeah, man.
All right, man. This has been episode 2 of the PackWatch podcast. Any last words, man, you want to send the people off with before we sign off this bitch?
This is artistic expression only. This is all props.
Yeah. All props.
All props. Straight jokes.
Mm-hmm.
Jokes.
These is jokes.
Jokes.
Never meant to offend.
Never meant to offend.
Mm-hmm.
But last words for me, man. Make sure y'all be good to yourself. Be good to everyone that's good to you. Put out good energy in the universe, man.
Dropping every Monday.
Yeah, we are dropping every Monday,
11
o'clock a.m.
That's the goal.
On your DSPs, man.
Follow us.
Get your Spotify ready.
We ain't got to follow us, but
don't
follow the podcast.
You should follow us.
We're going to create an Instagram and Twitter and all that.
Yeah, when you do watch the podcast on YouTube, make sure you leave a like.
Come rub me.
On YouTube.
Nah, man.
Make sure you leave a like, comment. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. You know, especially like. The more you like the YouTube video, the more it gets seen by people. And once again, huge thank y'all for getting us to 150 views, man. That's
Yeah, man. We need to get some guests on here.
Yeah, that's what's going to be next. We're going to get some guests in here. It's going to be people we know, people we're comfortable with. Then eventually we'll move.
Random niggas. Not yet.
Yeah, not yet. Then eventually we'll move to the random niggas or to the. I will hope not. We will move to the local, to some like famous local people, and I'm gonna try to move some strings.
Jay Bird.
Yeah, I don't want Jay Bird. I'm keeping it mean with you.
He played for the Lakers and Boston.
He got traded. He got traded from the Celtics to the Lakers
at halftime.
So they had the nigga jersey ready.
He was James' backup.
He definitely was.
Legend.
But yeah, man, be good to everybody. Be good people. Any other last words before we sign out?
Arrest Carolyn Bryant.
Who is that?
That's the lady that accused Emmett Till.
Oh,
okay.
Free R.Kelly.
Wait, she died.
No, she ain't dead yet.
Yeah, she in a retirement home.
Oh,
she made that. Hey, put her in the cage. That elephant, man.
Any last words, Mike?
Free R.Kelly.
What?
Nah, I'm joking.
Like, we just
do we gotta edit that out?
Nah, just good vibes. Shout out that boy Ty. He wanted me to give him a shout out. My cousin. Yeah, that's it.
All right, man. We out.
Man. I'm about to get something to eat, man. I'm starving.
For sure.